All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to swing into what we're calling the credit jungle. We're here to figure out why some financial primates seem to get all the bananas, while the rest are kind of left with the peels. It's a mystery that, honestly, has a huge impact on every single one of us.
This quote from our source material really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? What is the secret that separates the financially successful from, well, everyone else? Why is it that some people just breeze through loan applications while others can't even get a basic credit card? Well, it turns out the banks of the jungle, and yeah, the banks in our world too, they have a secret code. It's the system they use to make pretty much all of their lending decisions, and they do it fast. So, how do these so-called monkey banks actually decide? Who's a safe bet and who's a little too risky for their taste? What's this secret weapon they're using?
It all boils down to this one thing: a credit score. It's just a single three-digit number that kind of sums up your whole financial history. For the banks, it's like a quick snapshot that predicts how likely you are to pay back what you borrow. You could say it's the jungle's ultimate measure of financial trust.
Okay, so what do these numbers really mean? Because this isn't just some random score they pull out of a hat. No, it's a snapshot of your financial story, and you better believe every single lender is reading it.
Basically, your credit score paints a picture for lenders. You're either seen as that financially savvy monkey, swinging confidently through the trees, or you're seen as the more cautious one, sticking a little closer to the ground. So if you've got a score of 740 or higher, boom, that tells lenders you're a good monkey. It shows them you've got a solid history of paying your debts on time and that you manage your money responsibly. You're the kind of low-risk borrower that banks absolutely love to work with. But on the flip side, a score below 580, well, that signals you're a bad monkey. Now, hold on, this doesn't mean you're a bad person, not at all. But what it does do is tell lenders that you're a much riskier bet, maybe because of some late payments in the past, or because they're carrying a lot of debt. And this table just lays it all out perfectly. You can see the direct consequences right here. A high score makes you a good monkey, which means you get access to the best loans with the absolute lowest interest rates. A low score, though, gets you labeled a bad monkey, and that means you're going to face much higher rates, or you might not get approved for a loan at all. Now, let's bring all of this back to our world for a second. The whole jungle analogy is fun, for sure, but the real-world consequences of your credit score, well, that's no joke. Let's just break it down nice and simple. The jungle, that's our modern economy. The leaves that all the monkeys are after, that's money and credit. And the monkeys, well, the monkeys are all of us, just trying to navigate this really complex system. And here's the bottom line, the thing you really need to remember. Your credit score affects almost every major financial decision you will ever make. It can literally be the deciding factor in whether you get a credit card, if you can rent that apartment you want, if you can finance a car, or even, and this is the big one, if you can buy a home. And all of this leaves us with one final, really important thought. Your credit score is telling a story about you to anyone who cares to look. So the crucial question isn't just what story it's telling today, but what's the story you want it to tell tomorrow?